This is Banjo, and today I'm taking a look at the randomly generated roadside IED script by Brian's200. The script has a lot of options for generating IEDs. It'll generate three main types, small, medium, and large, with a chance of secondaries, and everything's adjustable in the script files. The only thing you need to do is add this line to your initialization file, and add the folder to your mission. Now let's take a look in game. The script files generate and place the IEDs based on marker locations and predefined locations stored inside the script files. In this example, we have 3 IED locations and a safe zone set up where they won't spawn. The rest is done by predefined locations stored in the script. Creating safe zones is done by adding a marker and naming it and adding it at the bottom of the Ieds Settings script file. Adding extra IED locations is done through the Ied Settings script file as well under the Iad Array. Now we'll take a moment to have a look at the script files. As we take a look at the Init.sqf file, we can see the only line required to activate the script. This will be found in the video description, and it's also found on the mods forum page. Next, having a look at the IED initialization script, we can see all the script files that get called by the script. Altering these will affect the script. For example, deleting IED smoke will delete the smoke effect created by blast. Next, we'll take a look at the Ied Settings. Changing these values will change the way the script functions in game. They all have a description to the right explaining what the value does. An example is the items required to disarm. You can change this to change the item required to disarm an IED. Next, we're taking a look at the Iad Array. These are the entries for the locations that generate IEDs, and at the bottom is the locations that generate the safe zones. Add new markers here to add new locations. All the Altus randoms can be found on this map, which I'll link in the description. Next, taking a look in game, we can see one of the larger IEDs. It's that barrel over there. They can be set off by any explosive, but it's only a chance that it'll be set off and it has to be within a certain range. Since I enabled debug in the Ied settings, we can see all the debug information on the right. The grenades didn't detonate the IED, so I have to get in close and set off an explosive charge. The IED can detonate depending on your speed and height, so it's best to stay low and slow as you approach it. The explosive charge wasn't set close enough to the IED to detonate it, so I'll have to go in and set off another one. As the explosive charge detonates the IED, we can see that the IED smoke effect is generated as well by the script. If you'd like to remove this for whatever reason, go into IED Init and remove IED smoke effect. The script files generate secondaries sometimes. In this case, I'll have to detonate this one as well. I'll try using grenades at first since it's a smaller IED. If you're carrying the required item defined by your Ied Settings script file, you can disarm the IED. Doing so has a chance of succeeding and a chance of detonating the IED, and both are programmable in the IED effects. Here's a couple more examples of the script in use. Depending on the size of the IED, it won't kill you, necessarily. This was a small IED and I wasn't that close to it, but it would disable a vehicle. In this next example, I'm running much quicker towards it, which results in the IED detonating much closer to the soldier. In this final example, I disabled the IED smoke effect, which disables the effect, but it will create a scripting file error.